Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges and all ladies and gentlemen, my name is Akmal. I am from English Education Department from University of Jember. Before we go to the topic, I want to give you a speech from Bung Karno. One day, he said, sovereign in the politics, independent in economics, and personalized in the culture. On this occasion, I would like to tell you a sentence from his speech about the personalized in the culture. Why we have to probe and why we have to express our culture. Is that important to young generation? Ladies and gentlemen, local culture is a valuable heritage that reflects a region's identity. This nation is great and strong not because of the great people who play important roles in this country, but because of our diverse cultural richness, which makes this nation great and highly respected in the eyes of the world. Since ancient times, many nations have admired our nation for its immense cultural richness. However, today, many young people feel embarrassed and lazy to express their ancestral culture in their daily life. The main factor is globalization, where all information are widely available. Furthermore, many of them do not filter the information that they get. It also happened to me when I was in elementary school. I thought my culture was boring. I thought there was nothing interesting until one day, when I was in the boarding, I saw people speak with the local language. I realized I was ashamed, considering myself part of the culture, but I didn't practice and study. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe from that example, many of us will make argue that people will judge us negatively and too traditional if we express our local culture. But expressing local culture is a part of this nation's culture and shouldn't be lost. One of the perceiving ways is expressing local language. That is simple expressing. The values, norms, and customs are embodied in every word and phrase of the local language. These values are crucial to the daily life of the people in that area. One way to demonstrate a sense of togetherness and solidarity within a community is by using local language. In addition, there are many ways to preserve it, not only in everyday conversation, but also through various media. For example, the art, both painting and dancing, because art is also a way to voice and express local culture, as it contains the deep philosophy of our culture. That is how we communicate our culture. For example, the city where I was born, Ponorogo, the government and people are not ashamed to express their culture. Many statues, paintings, and ornaments are installed in every corner of the city. They want to show to the world about their identity, and their work had paid. One of their cultures, Israel Ponorogo, has been recognized by UNESCO in 2024. In that city, the government also opened show culture and perform, such as Wayang Kulit exhibition, and there is an event to celebrate Islamic New Year named Gerbek Suram. It is a popular carnival there. Many people gather together and strengthen their relationship with others in that carnival. Besides that, Ponorogo's government also promotes their culture by creating creative content such as video, music, or animation with a local cultural themes. In addition, there are many young generations in that area are learning more about their cultural heritage because they realize their culture are important, and many schools offer the Ponorogo and Japanese as extracurricular and lesson as a part of expressing and preserving local culture that they belong. Although There are many stereotypes about globalization, but if we can use and filter them wisely, it can certainly be a positive thing like what peoples in Ponorogo do. In fact, our country has 20% of its population aged 16 to 30 according to Badan Pusat Statistik Nasional in 2024. This is certainly very beneficial for our nation, especially in cultural preservation. Imagine if many young people learn about their local culture, it will continue to live although in globalization era. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that culture is not a symbol of the past, but identity that shapes who we are and how the world sees this nation. Although globalization brings major changes in the way we think and we behave, it should not cause us to abandon our own culture, because it's not us who will preserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all. Thank you for watching and listening this video today. I am Akmal and see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.